Okay, in this video, I'll talk about how to use the kitchen display. First thing, you want to make sure that the kitchen display program is installed. The kitchen display executable can be found on our website, CamaleonPOS.com, or it can also be found in the Camaleon systems folder. When you find the executable, you can create a shortcut for easy access. The first time you open the kitchen display executable, you will see this screen. Just like in the Camaleon software, you enter in your IP, so where the database is, you put in your password and you load the database. The next step, go into any terminal running Camaleon, go on to Tools, and then click on KDS Setup. And then here you will see the screen name that you just created. It will take the name of the computer that you're using. So the name of this computer is Luis Dell. In here we work through stages. So stage 0 is where the order got entered in. Stage 1 means the kitchen is preparing the order. Stage 2 means the order has been prepared. And stage 3 means the order has been served or picked up. If the printer number value is 0, it will show you all of the printers. If you just want to see one printer in particular, put the printer ID number here. Next is the font size, so it's the size font you want on your display. Then columns is the number of columns you want on your screen. Next is max height, so the maximum height you want for your tickets. And then the summary checkbox, check that if you would like a summary to appear on the right side of the ticket of all the orders that have been entered. The summary feature is useful for fast food restaurants. Now here at the bottom, you'll see the minimum time. So let's say after 5 minutes pass, it will change then to the minimum time color, which is 14. Each color is designated a number. Maybe the minimum time color is yellow, and then once it passes the maximum time, it will change to the maximum time color, which might be red. And you're able to have minimum and maximum times and colors for all of the different stages: preparing, prepared, or served. So you can keep track of the times that it's taking for any of the stages in your restaurant. Now that we've set up the display, you will see here are a couple columns. For example, this screen is set for 5 columns, so there are still 3 more columns that could pop up in this setting. On the right side is an example of what happens when you click the summary box. Here's a summary of all of the individual items that need to be made. For instructions on how to navigate this screen, press the star on the right side of your keyboard in between the slash and the minus sign on the right side, and it'll show all of the different controls that you can use. So some of these controls are the star, which opens or closes the instruction screen, 9, which will bring you to a previous page, the minus key, which will bump something to the next stage. This will allow you to bump to stage 1, preparing, stage 2, prepared, or stage 3, served. Pressing the plus sign will allow you to correct a mistake, so it will recall a previous stage. Let's say that you have to redo a steak. If you want to go to your next page, you press 3. If you want to recall a ticket, you press 0. And if you want to refresh your screen, you press 7. And to navigate through all the tickets, just use the arrows. Here's a quick example of how to use these keys. As you see, I'm navigating the tickets with the arrows, and if I press the minus button, now that ticket has gone to the next stage, and it's also how you clear your screen. It's important to analyze your data that you get from the kitchen display. One of these reports is speed of service, and here you can take the date, and let's say we'll go from August 1st to August 12th. And once we run this report, which we can use any custom date, and we can also choose the different categories. So if we want to say how long it took from ordered entered to preparing, or how long it took from preparing to ready, or from ready to served, we can run this report and it'll say what was the average time it took. So all of these are by category. You could do by class, by department, by order type. You can also go from order entered all the way to order served if you would like to see what that average time is. So there's a lot you can learn from this. So you can go from preparing to ready, ready to served, any combination you'd like. And that is our presentation for the kitchen display.